Hi, I'm Dr. Sam Lamb. I'm the president for the American Board of Hair Restoration Surgery in 2021. I want to talk to you about some of the big initiatives that we are doing this year. So the biggest one that I'm really proud of is that our exam has gone online. So in other words, you don't have to fly out to a remote site to take the examination. What we've done in the past up until this year is we've had our examination tied in with the ISHRS, or the International Society of Hair Restoration Surgery. This year the exam would have been in Lisbon, but there's a lot of cost that is incurred with you're having to fly out a few days in advance, hotel, food, etc. And now what we're doing is we're moving the entire exam into an online experience. This looks like a response to COVID, but actually it's not. It's actually one of the great fruitful things that have come out of COVID, which is the fact that today we live in a world where a lot of things have gone virtual or gone online rather than in person. The standard is going to be the same rigorous standard that is upheld that we have been using, which is the National Board of Osteopathic Medical Examiners, for short NBOME. And now you don't have to go and fly out to take the exam. And this is a one-year trial. So I encourage you, if you are on the fence whether you should sit for the exam, you should go ahead and consider taking the exam this year, because this may be the only year that we're going to go online. If you don't know if you qualified, I encourage you to look at our website, ABHRS, American Board of Hair Restoration Surgery, abhrs.org/join. Take a look if you meet the criteria to sit for this exam. So that is one of the biggest initiatives that I have as president coming up this year, and it should be around late September. We do not have all the details for the written and oral yet, but a lot of this is following the standard that was set last year, or in 2020, by the American Board of Cosmetic Surgery, which actually used the NBOME for their oral board exams and went incredibly well. And that contrasts against the American Board of Surgery, which did not do so well in their attempt. So we're following a model that's already been proven. So I hope you really become a diplomat of the American Board of Hair Restoration Surgery. In addition, I want to talk to you about other things we're doing. I'm launching a very aggressive social media campaign to promote this online exam, which is again the cornerstone, I believe, of what is happening in 2021. But there are other things that are happening as well. I'm starting a webinar series that will help the diplomates. This is only open to the ABHRS diplomates that have already been board certified through the ABHRS, and that's specifically going to be talking about different topics like scalp micropigmentation. It's going to be talking about African hair types of FUE treatments, nutraceuticals, ancillary therapies for hair loss, things like marketing and development, practice development. And the way that I see this webinar series, which is so unique, is that instead of just listening to lectures, we're oftentimes bombarded with just sitting in a room and listening to lectures. This will be a lively discussion between participants, almost like a podcast, if you will, and following the ISHRS standard of a table discussion. We're going to have a lot of interactive components with the audience, so the audience will be able to participate. Again, this is going to be really geared toward the people that are already become a diplomat of the American Board of Hair Restoration Surgery. But the first part of the message was to all of you who may qualify as an ABHRS candidate but haven't sat for the board yet. I'll be doing other videos this year to give you other ideas of what's going on, but it's an exciting year in 2021.